Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video I want to give you a short guide that hopefully you'll find valuable, and it will help you how to really get going with niche sites. So this doesn't have to be Amazon sites. I'm going to show you an Amazon site now because that's what I've got to hand. But you could do this with ClickBank sites, you could do this with AdSense sites, and the only thing that would really change are the content and the links. So this video won't tell you how to write content for ClickBank, AdSense sites, but it will tell you what you need on any niche site, okay? And what it will help you with is if you're struggling with this stuff and you're lacking focus, maybe you're not sure where to focus, where to put your time, this is what I recommend. And it's sort of like almost a part two to the previous video that I did, so do check that out. It's the previous one to this one, and you can see what I was talking about there and how to pick a niche really quickly. The reason that I wanted to do the video is I have been teaching Amazon affiliates for 10 years. That is officially the time I've been teaching it. I've actually been doing it myself longer, and ClickBank as well, going way back. So I've got a lot of experience with SEO. I do SEO for companies. I'll do some videos here showing some rankings that I've got companies and so on. But I just wanted to do a quick video because one of the top things I see is people spinning their wheels. They get caught up on lots of things. So we'll go through it together, and as I go through, because I'll make the video short, as I go through I'll tell you the areas that they get caught up on, but you'll probably know them. So number one, niche. The niche area, people get caught up on this. There's no such thing as a perfect niche when you're starting, okay? I don't mean don't spend any time picking the niche, but as long as it has got a lot of searches and as long as it pays you enough commission, do check out the previous video as well where I spoke about this. But you've got more avenues than just Amazon as well. You've got ShareASale, I've actually done a video on that, other areas if you want to. It's called something like how to get paid more, so do check that out, and it will tell you about the other areas that you can go into, the other affiliate programs that will pay you more. But quite simply, any product that has lots of searches and pays you enough commission, it is good to go. If you want an even quicker way to pick a niche without having to worry about it, do check out Flipper, because that gives you a really simple way of seeing the top niches that are actually selling and how well they did and the keywords that they targeted. So do use that method. It's really simple and really effective. So the niche is one thing. Just don't, check the Flipper thing. If you're going to agonize over the niche, you cannot go wrong with Flipper and a site that's already sold and is already making money, and it's profitable then, and the keywords, and how old the site is. So that's the way I recommend you do it. Number two, so a little checklist here, is content. And the way I recommend that you do the content, I'll show you this, is product reviews first, okay? Because if you haven't got any product reviews on your site, all of the other keyword stuff doesn't matter, okay? Because you're not going to be able to rank unless you're going to go straight into building a big authority site and having loads of buyer's guides on there. You're just not going to have the clout of, in Google's eyes, of actually being there. The reason that you want to do product reviews first is because you can link the keyword content that you're going to do secondary back to them, okay? So that's what really builds you up quickly. And what you'll also find is if you write half decent product reviews, I'll just show you one here. Okay, if you write product reviews that are real product reviews, real content, you're going to get sales off of the product reviews. The way I recommend that you do it in terms of content is have at least 20 of the top product reviews, when you're starting. So if you've got a site out there, and let's say you pick the niche off using the Flipper method, you picked a site that is selling, and you started writing reviews and you put 20 product reviews on there of the top products, new releases and the best sellers from Amazon, the chances are you're going to make sales off of that as long as your content is good enough. Now the content doesn't need to be groundbreaking, but what a big thing that holds people back is the content, because there is no simple way of writing content. You have to write it. The way I recommend that you do it if you're really struggling is not get an article spinner and not spin it, not if you're beginning, okay? and not even if you're more advanced, although I know some people use it for backlinks and stuff like that, but that's sort of getting more advanced. If you're building a blog and or a niche site, and you're brand new and you're looking to make money, write the content. But if you're having real trouble, write a little bit each day. You can write 500 words a day. If you can't write 500 words a day, write 200 a day. If you can't write 200 a day, write 100. If you open Word now and write 100 words, I guarantee it will take you less than 5 minutes. If you can't write if you can only write less than 100 words a day, it's not for you. Okay, I know that sounds weird, sort of saying this in the video, and I've got something that will help you at the end of the video, but if you really can't write content, you can't stand it, it probably won't be for you, because that's what the whole thing. ClickBank, AdSense, review sites, niche sites, you do need to be able to write content. You don't need to be a master at it, but you need to schedule that in and just have a certain amount going on each week. I recommend sticking 20 product reviews on, then moving on to a top 10 page, okay, or a top 10 keyword that encapsulates all of those reviews you've put on, and then going to your main keywords and buyer's guides, okay. And by the time you've done that, you've got a site that you can flip for good money and that will probably make you sales. And I just want to give you an example of this, and then I'll tell you the one other thing that you need on your site and be able to do. Okay, so the one other thing that you need on your site is tracking, and tracking's the easiest part, okay? Just install Google Sitekit as a plugin. It's got so easy now. You don't even have to set it up. You just get the WordPress set up, set it all up, and then install the plugin Google Sitekit and follow the instructions, and it will set the search console up for you, and it will set Google Analytics, and it will set up Google page speed as well. And then you know where you're ranking, and you will see this site that I'm showing you has got 8 pieces of content on. It's got that the Word document I've just shown you, that's to go on still, okay? I've still got to put that on. So it's got 8 pieces of content. It's made sales. It's made miscellaneous sales, so no one's bought a big lawnmower as of yet, but it's got 8 pieces of content, 8 product reviews. It's had 32 clicks. It's had over 1,000 impressions. It's got an average position there, but it's on the first page for some terms off 8 pieces of content, and it's ranking for 94 keywords. Okay, and that's based, and it's got no interlinking done yet. I haven't gone through the SEO with a fine tooth comb. It does help knowing that as well, so when you've got good content, going through and adding in the SEO. But the main things I want to give you in this video is not a load of technical stuff that will bamboozle you. I want to tell you the quickest possible route that you can have to get going is grab a niche off Flipper. If you don't want to search for one and you don't like the second guessing, can I rank for this? Go to Flipper and see sites that are a year to 2 years old, or 6 months old if you want to get going really quick, and see the best selling site or the most active sites or the sites that people are really buying up, and check out the Amazon ones and go into the same niche and use their site as ideas for content. Now I'm absolutely not saying to copy their content, because 1, it's illegal, and 2, it won't help you rank anyway, but you can see the keywords that they're targeting and construct your own site from that. And start with your product reviews, get 20 on there, then move on to top 10, your keyword page. That's how I do it. Link back to each of those reviews, in at number 1, in at number 2, that sort of thing, and then move on to your big buyer's guide. So in this case I do zero turn mowers, what do people look for, and then your other keywords, and link it back to the mowers that you're talking about. So if someone's saying small zero turn mower, I'm going to tell them about all the ones I've reviewed that are small. Okay, the biggest thing that I can tell you that will really help is make sure that you focus on production. So production is not searching for a niche. Production is not keyword research. It's necessary, but it's not production, because if you're just focused on that, nothing will ever happen. The production is always the content. So if I can give you one piece of advice, it would be this: focus on scheduling out the content and work out and have it almost set in stone. How much time can you give this to writing content? And if you say 100 words a day, that's absolutely fine. It's just going to take you longer. But if you consistently do that for 10 days, you've got 1,000 words out there, and most people will not get the content out there. That's what I'm saying. The biggest piece of the puzzle is the content, because With Google being, I've worked with Google since Windows 98, so going back to the really early 2000s, doorway pages, hidden text, proper SEO with companies, and they're so advanced now that you can't do doorway pages and you can't do hidden text and you can't game Google. They really know what they're doing. But one thing that you can do to beat Google, if you want to try and beat it, is give them what they want. And if you're writing half decent content that actually helps people and it's written with your voice, your personality, your writing style, and you focus on really helping, you're going to get ranked. And I know that sounds really simple, but that would be my biggest piece of advice. Make sure that you focus on getting something up and out there, and don't focus too much on the aesthetics and the research as a beginner. Now, when you start making sales, then go all out on keyword research. But if you're sat there now and if you look at, right, I've been trying to do this for years and years, okay, or months or weeks, and you haven't got anything out there that's making money, focus on production, because the worst case scenario is that you get something up and out there that will make you some sales and be worth some money. Okay, so even if it doesn't make you exactly what you want in terms of money, you've then got something up and out there that is an asset that you could turn around and sell on Flipper, and you'll have something and you'll learn so much along the way, and you will be ahead of 99% of people online. And I hope that helps. That's from the heart. That's my honest advice to you if you want to get going and you want to make money. If you want to do it together, I've got a really special offer, but I've got one spot. So I'll let you check out this page below. The video explains everything, but in a nutshell, what we're going to do is build a site together. And what I do is, what we've been talking about is all the stuff that's difficult. I will personally pick a high paying niche for you that pays you at least $30 to $50 per sale. And I'll do all the keyword research, and I'll do all of the content. Okay, you get 40 pages of content, 2,000, 3,000 words per page, and you get step-by-step personal coaching. So I'm going to write the content and I'm going to send it to you, and you're going to get full instructions on how to load the content in, SEO it, and put the links in yourself. And that way we're working together to get your site done. And the beauty is you're actually learning this stuff, because if you get stuck, I'm on hand to give you support. So you get complete support. So I'll make sure that you have all the material that you need, explaining very simply how to put the content in. And the beauty is, not only will you get a site up and out there that's making money, but then you will genuinely know how to do it. This isn't another course to go through, or another, where you're left thinking, I didn't understand it, or I'm confused. This is something that will get you moving with me, and make sure that you're doing this stuff. So check out the video if you're interested, but I've got one spot, that's all, because they all went really, really quick, and I'd love to work with you if it's a good fit for you. Check out the video, the link's below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments what you struggle with niche sites, and I can cover that. I can do a more in-depth video as well. Do check out this offer. The video will explain all on that page, and I've put the link in the description. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.